Hey guys, welcome to Backyard Beer Brothers. My name's Rory Doherty, and in today's episode, I'm going to be drinking this beer right here from Red Duck Brewing in Ballarat here in Victoria, and it's their White Forest, which is a cherry and white chocolate cream ale. So pretty pumped about it. Recently went up to Ballarat on like a small little family getaway. Stayed in this awesome little farm stay just outside of the city. They had all these miniature donkeys, so my little dude, Tyson, my son, went absolutely ballistic over them, as well as that they had all these other cool animals. Though the highlight was their cat Lion that sort of came into the house and stayed with us. But let's get into this beer quickly. Boom! We've got a small amount of pink coming through on the head. They're mainly white, but it smells like a sour, straight up. It has those sour sort of stone fruit smells, cherry for sure. Could even go with like raspberry. It smells pretty amazing. But as far as the look is concerned, it's sort of more like a muddy muddy colour than anything in that case. So there is like a tinges of red coming through, but it's leaning more towards the brown, of course. A fair amount of carbonation still coming up, large bubbles. But it's hazy as well. It is looking and smelling good. I'm keen just to get into it and then we can talk about the beer in a second. So cheers, 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 let's go. Whoa. That's good. That is good. There's like the first fraction of a second while you're drinking it, I'm still thinking it's leaning into that sour, but then the bitterness comes through. Oh man. So it's still got those sort of ale characteristics, but just there's got to be lactose in it because there is like a it's almost reminding me of like a Rocky Road like a Rocky Road like bar. Like it is kind of more of a pink marshmallow kind of flavour. Hang on. When I said bitter, I mean like tiny amount of bitterness instead of mega sour. There is a sweetness as well coming through. But yeah, that's like a Rocky Road for sure. Anyway, to get into this beer a little bit more, as far as the sort of beer is concerned, it's a 330ml can coming in at 5.6% as far as ABV. And the other thing, as far as Untapped is concerned, it comes in at a 3.48 out of 5 as of filming. Cost-wise, unfortunately, I didn't actually make it to the Red Duck Brewery, but we did go to a couple of markets, and one of the markets had someone from Red Duck selling all these packs, and I think it was $22 for 4 cans, but then they also got this, I forget what it's called, but it's like this 10% stout. If you got that as part of the 4 pack, it was $24, so I've got that. I'll be reviewing that later as well. But what does it say here? It says smooth and creamy, pinkish and cloudy, loads of cherry goodness, a little white chocolate, a little chocolate fudge, a lot of delicious serenity, chill, relax, enjoy. So it's a pretty awesome beer, to tell you the truth. The other thing as well is, I may as well read this. This was the entry into GABS2024, and it says, treat yourself to a gulp of heaven. Succulent cherries and creamy white chocolate harmoniously blend into a dreamy cream ale. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm kind of gutted. I think we had something else on when Gabs was here in Victoria. Then it was sort of like, oh man, I don't know if I want to try to stack it up. I remember, being to multiple, and Gabs is the Great Australian Beer Spectacular. They have sort of hundreds of beers on tap that you can try. And then I've been to multiple, but the last one I went to was sort of in the middle of COVID. It just so happened that there was like maybe 2 weeks where COVID restrictions eased here in Victoria, and on the middle weekend they had the actual GABS festival. But I remember yeah, my little sister and her partner at the time came over. I think they were up in New South Wales, and then a couple of his ex-partners' mates, they turned up as well. So there was a group of us, and I just remember, like, it's a massive day. So started drinking beforehand, had drinks all the way through, had a couple of drinks after. I live miles out of the city, so I was sort of rocking, and then jumped in an Uber to come home, and just sitting in that Uber for so long, I think I ended up crashing out. But by the time I got back here, I was like done and dusted, and then it just sort of ruined the next day. So I'm glad I didn't have anything on then, whereas this time around with Gabs, I'm pretty sure we had something on the Saturday and Sunday, and it's just like, oh, I don't want to do something on Saturday, go to Gabs in the evening, then have to wake up early on a Sunday. Not something I wanted to do. But super keen to get through to it next year. Hopefully I can sort of clear the schedule a little bit more. But back to this beer. I'm just sort of shocked at how much it smells like a sour on the nose. But it is. It's got Rocky Road vibes for sure. It's pretty good. I'm a big fan. Alright. So what do I say? Would I buy this again? Probably not. It's a gift? No. Scullable? Yes. Out of 10, I think I'd go with a 7 for this. It's pretty tasty all the way through, and it kind of shocked me at what it actually tasted like. Cherry, white chocolate, Rocky Road. Yeah, fair. So I think 7 out of 10 is a pretty good score for it. Be interested to see how the other Red Duck beers pull up. I actually went through all of my old videos that are currently sitting on YouTube. Found a couple that are still private that I'll need to release, and one of them actually is a review from Red Duck as well. So I don't know which should be coming first, that one or this one, who knows. But end of the beer. Looks like we're at the end of the episode, so if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to hit the like, hit the subscribe, and as always, I hope you have a good one. Cheers.